Here we are again. It's that time again. Again. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I'm kind of tired today, to be all honest, but I promised a show today, so a show you're gonna get. Good evening, fine people of the internet. Ariel, T-Bird, pleasure to see you both. Doesn't matter how brief you're staying, appreciate you coming either way. Anyways, so before I begin the proper show, there's a couple of announcements I gotta make. So, you may have seen, yep, thank you, you're welcome, whichever works. Anyways, so, I have a couple of announcements before I begin, begin the show properly. That being, much like just about every other affiliate on this platform, I got blessed with extra emote slots. the entire, like, 9 or 10 of them that every affiliate got. So, if you're a Tier 1 sub, congratulations. You have access to every single emote I've ever had made for me. Even the ones that were initially just sort of memes. So, yeah. You want every sub I've ever made, all you gotta do is subscribe at Tier 1. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Along with, I also got animated emote slots, but I don't have anything to use for that. But a friend of mine, decided to help me out with that, That's alright, have a good shift. See you later. Anyways, so, one of those emotes is a motion emote, animated emote. I'm, going to elect not to, share it in my chat. You want to see that, you'll have to use it yourself. Not the, most flattering image of me. Brother Jack, pleasure to see you as well, So yeah, just got through saying emotes, shitloads of them. Got a bunch of them. Every single one I've ever made is now available at Tier 1. Which means you, my dear brother, can use them to your heart's content. What a nice deal. Let's see, I think there was something else I was going to announce. Can't remember off the top of my head. Oh, I bet. Oh, yeah, I forgot to announce that one. I had one more emote. Something brand new. Pleasure to see you with your, nice little wiggly invasion. Yeah, that's sort of the obvious, animated emote, but unfortunately I do not have a wiggly yet, so... And, yep, Jack, there's my proper one. There's my animated emote. Not the, proudest, showing of my, particular thing. Oh! Your favorite Cipro, welcome to the stream, and thank you for the subscription. Appreciate that. Pleasure to see you. So, anyways, where was I? Oh, yeah. So, yeah. Wiggly would be nice, but I don't have one yet. I think I do? I do have a Wiggly? I have not seen that. Guess I gotta pay more attention then. I guess I'll have to look, I'll have to take a real, deep dive as soon as I'm, out of here. Unless somebody wants to be kind and, somebody knows where it is, so I can see it, but, in any case, if somebody actually did that, that would be, extremely flattering. I would, love to see that, but, again, haven't seen it myself, and, we're getting kind of sidetracked with the Zatsu as it is, so, that'll probably have to wait till after stream. So, yeah. Enough stalling, it's time for us to actually make some friggin' music. So, to that effect, we will switch to the DAW screen. Yep, Reaper. You've all seen this 100 times. Fucking 50th verse, same as the first. Doesn't matter that much, you should be perfectly fine with that. At any rate, so, as stated in the title / all my tweets today, I have mentioned we'll be doing a chiptune today, specifically a something on the style of the Sega Genesis, or the Mega Drive, depending on where you're from. Nice little 16-bit idea. So, there's a specific reason I went for that style in particular. How many of you in here are familiar with Tane, T4N3? Ace Pilot, Shmup, Master, Music Maker, top-notch city pop vocalist, that dude. Well, if you don't know him, then allow me to shut him out. I don't recall, please tell me that's his Twitch name. Fortunately, yes it was. I believe that's the man. Yes it is. That is Tane. Very cool dude. It was his birthday stream over the weekend, but unfortunately I came down with a sore throat, so... I was really looking forward to actually getting to, join his call-in for his birthday, but unfortunately, I just couldn't spring it. Throat was just not in the best position. Couldn't do it, couldn't really talk. It was a fucking tragedy. So, I let him know that I was going to make it up to him another way, so this is how I've decided to do it. making a little chiptune, like something you would hear in the background as he was shooting people, shooting down spaceships, killing aliens, all that shit. Whether it's actually going to sound like that or not will depend on how it works, but we'll get to that when we get to that. So before I do any actual proper chiptune type songwriting, I need to actually compose a proper song. So we'll do it the old-fashioned way. So here's my classic weapon of choice as far as just basic songwriting, Keyzone Classic. Just a basic-ass piano, nothing too notable. I'll put it on the Steinway patch just for the sake of my own sanity. That's just the patch I think sounds best. Let's see, BPM. Let's go 160. Not the fastest in the world, but nice and slow. Just something that's somewhat actiony. So let's see if bum 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 bum. Yep, that's an acceptable pulse for me. I can dig it. So let us insert a MIDI item and just scrub in a couple of chords. So key snap, of course. I'm feeling D minor on this one. Spinal Tap called it the saddest of all keys, but I honestly disagree with that. You can make any key sound sad with enough context, but I'm choosing D because that's an action key. Intense, heart-pounding. Yep, you've heard that key before, plenty of times. For good reason, it's a great key. So, we'll scrub in a couple of chords. We'll start with just choosing a progression. Obviously starting with D minor, this is a minor key we're working in. Just scrub it out to its full extent. Select every key and make sure that lower the velocity a bit just so it doesn't kill my ears when I'm trying to decide what exactly to do. Alright, so that's our first chord, D. So, for the usual action adventure sort of idea, you're generally going to want to focus on these two notes behind them. Pardon me a moment.
This is Cliff's beat.
My apologies, somebody was not being too courteous, so I had to politely ask them to cut the shit. Anyways, so again, we're gonna want to focus on these two chords behind our root, the flat 6 and the flat 7. Again, easy action chords. The only question is I'm not sure which order. Do I want to go flat 6 to flat 7 or flat 7 to flat 6? And do I want to put another chord in between them? So, this third note is also a major chord, so, on one hand it is speaking to me, on the other, this particular collection of chords makes up a sort of cliched progression. It's actually, welcome to the stream, Electro, pleasure to see you, but, yeah. So, yeah. Those four chords work very well together, but the problem is, That's called the sensitive female chord progression. It got that name because you hear that progression all the time, and little pop starlet, her first breakout hit, will probably be in that progression. I don't recall which order exactly, but it's one of them. I think it was, 1... No, I don't remember off the top of my head, but I know, that's not the feeling I'm going for. Again, action. Maybe I'll go out there. I don't believe I've used the minor 4 chord in any song ever. That might be an easy way to ramp up the tension a bit. We'll do it, why not? Let's invert that down just to make it a little more smooth. Well. Funny you should stumble into this stream, Tane. Well, that's a surprise spoiled. So, yeah. You remember when I told you I was gonna try to make it up to you for not making it on your birthday stream? You're about to witness, my way of making it up to you. I already went through the spiel. Genesis chiptune. I'm going to be attempting to make a song... I'm going to attempt to make a song you would probably hear in a shoot-em-up sort of idea. Whether or not I actually accomplish that remains to be seen. So, let's see how these two work. So, we're in D minor. I went for 1-4 for the first 2 chords. Well, I'm glad you appreciate it. Again, you're a good dude. I like you in your streams, so I figured, like, it still kills me that I didn't get to actually hang out in your birthday stream. Fucking sore throats hit me at the worst time, but fortunately, I had an easy way to make it up to you, at least, so here's my attempted redemption story. Yeah, I think we'll go 6-7 here. Fuck it. Flat 6. We will attempt to see how it sounds. Let's see how it worked. I think I fucked up the chord somewhere. Yeah, I'm not taking any chances. It sounded alright, but I wanted to make sure, I wanted to stick to the plan here. So now that's unquestionably a B-flat major. Go pathetic. Rest in peace, headphone users. Yeah, let's invert it up, why not? Again, just trying to make things as smooth as possible. Look at this nice little voice line we got here. And for those of you who don't know what that just means playing chords in such a way that the fewest notes change as possible. You can make the stupidest, clunkiest chord progressions out there sound good, assuming you voice lead them correctly. So, again, C major. Alright, that's good to know, but I'm actually not sure if I'm even going to use it. I actually have 3 different Genesis-style plugins. I'm not sure which one I'm going to use quite yet. Might use one of them, might use all 3 of them, I'm not sure. I'll show them off in a second. Because again, that's getting ahead of myself slightly. I gotta actually write a song that will sound good with that. So. Yeah, I'm sure the plug stuff is good, but the thing is, like, I'm a bit of a cheapskate, and $90 for a chiptune VST is kind of a hard pill to swallow for me. But maybe if I work with these plugins and they seem a bit too jank for my tastes, maybe it's an easier sell. Plus, it is Black Friday. They're probably going to have. They'll probably put it on sale around this time, but the thing is, there's something else I want to save my money for, so I don't know. I'm not sure. Either way, let's see how the progression sounds now. That's a pretty nice sounding progression. I like that. So, we'll send it. Perfection. There's the first hit. That's already one step done. So, fuck it. We'll write a melody. I suppose this is as good a time as any to show you my method to writing melodies, because why not? Also, welcome to the stream, AIM. Pleasure to see you. Appreciate the excitement. Anyways, so I'll just loop this a couple of times and just see what comes to mind. Well, actually, I do have something in mind. I really wish you could hear the metronome, otherwise this would look slightly less silly doing this, but fuck it. I'm such an asshole. I missed your birthday. Why do I still exist? Obviously, the song's not going to have vocals, but that's actually a valid methodology to coming up with a melody. Just thinking of a phrase and just let me see. Let me find the range again. Okay, Uzaka and Pig, welcome to the stream. So, yeah. So yeah, for those of you who need the context, this is basically a tribute song to Tane here in the chat. It was his birthday this past weekend, and I couldn't make it onto the call-in, so I'm making a song to make it up to him. And what you just heard was me determining the melody of the rhythm of the melody. Possibly the harmony too, but I'm not sure yet. 1 and 2 and 3 and 2 and 3 and. Okay, so 2 and 3 and. Now, obviously, that's harmonically completely boring, but again, we're just trying to settle the rhythm here. Not yet. We're trying to settle the rhythm, not the harmony quite yet. And yes, Tane, I would very much appreciate that, because I have zero idea what I'm doing with 16-bit chiptunes still. Like, I can write an NES-style chiptune pretty convincingly, but I am not very good at Genesis style for the same reason I'm not very good at electronic music in general. I have zero idea what I'm doing as far as actual patches or fucking making my own sounds. I pretty much exactly completely rely on presets. Probably not the best way to work. Okay, dun 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 dun. That's not what I meant to do. There we go. So, that's the melody sorted. Yeah, you know what? Let's do a little cheating. Technically, if we were using one piano, I would not be able to really alter the melody all that much unless I played it much higher. As a matter of fact, I'm already basically playing something that's beyond the capabilities of any pianist on the earth as it is, but it's a good thing we're not running this for piano. This is just a cheap, quick little songwriting little idea we're doing here. So we're going to duplicate this track. Give it a second. It's a somewhat intensive VST. So we're going to delete the harmony on this track. I mean, delete the melody on that track, and we're going to delete the harmony on this one. That way I can just work on one thing at a time. Well, there's already no reason to really overthink it. I think that sounds pretty nice as it is. Let's snap to the chord, just to make things a little easier on me. And we'll snap this to a higher note. See, that already sounds pretty good. Let's see. The next chord in the progression was a 4. That was a G minor. And with almost no effort whatsoever, there we go. Pretty decent melody already. Could probably use a little more craftsmanship, but we'll get to that. Let's just copy this over, and we'll do this little, nice little, almost hacky sort of thing. Okay, so the next chord is, okay, I snap back to the D minor key. That's right, B flat major. That was the next chord. Chord, B flat major. Perfect. We'll bring those up to an F. And we'll pull a little trick here. This is called a suspension. Technically, we should be moving on to the next chord in the key, but this right here, we're just going to stick to a chord tone of the previous chord. So, yeah, there's actually a particular, there's only so much you can really do with melodies and make it sound not like janky weird. Alright, so B flat, next up is C. Do I want to change the chord of that? Let's play it once and just see if we want to do that. I'm not convinced I want to quite yet. Okay, that's fucked. Well, something already went wrong. I didn't want to alter that at all. Okay, so let's bring this over here. Perfect. This should be how it's supposed to sound. Yeah, no, I actually don't think I need to alter that second note. We'll just keep it the same as the previous rip. It sounds different enough in context. It actually works. We'll do one more rip of this, but we'll alter the melody once more. Dun 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 dun. And that's how we'll end that little part. Insert a MIDI item over here. Make sure only that's selected. Or no, what the hell am I doing? I could have just extended this out. Take this. There we go. So altogether, that is... So yeah, I'd say we're off to a good start there. Obviously, that's more of a chorus sort of idea, but obviously we need to come up with a little more than that. Again, this is the songwriting. We'll get the synth picking shit out of the way as soon as that's finished. Although maybe as a reference to this, I might do a little piano intro, but not yet. Still gotta decide. Yeah, I'm feeling a bit lazy. We'll just, I think for the quote-unquote verse, I think we'll just stick to we'll just use the same progression. There are plenty of classic songs out there that use the same progression throughout the whole song. I think this might be one of them. You might consider it a cop-out, I just call it being, economical with your mental acuities. Or, facilities. Whatever. Yeah, I'm tired and I'm hungover. It's a miracle I can function well enough to even do this sort of thing. So, not that anyone asked, but fun fact. I actually got so drunk that I vomited last night. That has not happened to me ever since I stopped drinking grain alcohol. But we had a friend of the family over last night, and she brought over some local unfiltered cider. I severely overestimated how strong that shit was, to say nothing of the fact that it tasted amazing. Like, she brought 3 different varieties, one of which was a blueberry-flavored cider. And that was basically designated mine. I was guzzling that shit. It was delicious. And it got me nice and fucked up, but I paid the price for it. Last night, and I'm paying the price for it now. Somewhat. And I thought quitting drinking the max proof would prevent something silly like that from happening, but no. Sometimes you just keep making the same mistakes. Doesn't matter what. Alright, so let's go with another melody. Happy birthday, Dane, I'm sorry. So I think that's all in eighths. We'll snap to we'll go back to the D minor scale. One and... That's basically what I want for the rhythm. But again, let's be a little economical. I basically want to play the same thing except in reverse. Okay, good to know, good to know. That sort of reminds me of the principle of, I think you do something similar with modern lead guitars, actually. They're all about delay as well. So, retrograde. Perfect. Let's hear how these sound together. Sounds good enough to me. So, move these over for a bit. So the next order of business is, let's actually come up with an actual melody. Let's make this an actual melody as opposed to this just bashing D over and over again. I'm not under any particular deadline. I don't have to submit this and call it good enough. You can make a one-note melody work, like just say jazz. Like, I don't know if any of you have seen, if any of you are Adam Neely viewers in here. He has a video on, quote-unquote, the worst saxophone solo ever. And he went through an analysis that it was apparently a trend in jazz for a little while, where they would solo only with one note. But it was all about the attitude. It was all about the articulation. They still sounded good and interesting. Alright, so. Again, I probably want to stick to a chord tone. We'll, do some alteration later. For the moment, I just want to keep it simple. Just not do anything too wacky. So, there we go. Yep. Unfortunately, Tane, it's pretty, or no, Ariel's in here. She uses them all the time, but, I don't know if she's back yet. She said she had to go, do something else, but she said she'd be back. If she isn't here, there's another, ally of ours in the music sphere. I'd say she makes some pretty good stuff. She's more on my end. She doesn't really do chiptune as far as I know. She's mostly a rock, metal, rapper sort of, performer, but she uses dolls too. That's what I'm getting at. Yeah, and second that, I think I'll make it a little scale run. Okay, so that's a B flat major. That is the third chord. Where is it? There it is. Chord, major, there we go. And I'm unfortunately hiding it, but I swear it's not my fault. Speaking of shit that's not my fault, you may have noticed I have a new chat box here. Which is, on the bright side, I'm not using Streamlabs anymore, which is a definite positive, but on the bad end, I'm not too familiar with how to really jazz up stream elements, text boxes. I couldn't figure out how to make the background transparent, viewable, and all that. Which means if I do anything here, you're not going to be able to see it. Sucks, but I haven't figured out quite how to fix that at the moment. Besides possibly shrinking the window, but you have a hard enough time looking at that too. Oh, you do know that. I would appreciate that a lot. Please, when you have a minute, please do show me. Show me what's up, Mr. Tane. Would appreciate that. I would explain why D sounded so... No, of course I can stick to one D. Every single chord in that progression had a D in it until the last one. I was wondering why that sounded so surprisingly good, but that would explain a lot. Alright, so C major. And again, I'm just after a basic scale run, so... That's a trick to writing interesting melodies. Don't stick to only chord tones. You should really focus on them if you want them to sound nice and melodic, but if you do nothing but chord tones, it's probably going to sound boring. Especially if you don't really have anything going on rhythmically, like in this particular part. Okay, Alien, there we go. Let's hear how this sounds. as good as I expected. Let's go real wacky. I want to end this. I want to end this on a harmonic minor run. Or no, I guess I'm settling for a chromatic run. Yeah, we'll imply a resolution there. I don't know how well it's going to sound in context, but we'll find out after I sort that shit out. Or do I? Maybe I should have stuck to the flat. No, I don't think this is working. See, there's a reason people tend to stay inside the box. You try to venture out, you try to do something wacky, and it just doesn't end up working. Yeah, no, we'll stick with that idea for the moment. Okay, this is a bit of a problem. I actually don't quite know where to go from here. Yeah, we'll send it. Let's just see how this sounds in context. How well does it transition into this part is the next question. Not very well at all. We need to come up with a third part. A sort of B section, if you will. Alright. This is going to move another bar over, so... Bring this back up here. So yeah, this is sort of a almost relaxed, sort of a dramatic. This one's a little more pick up the pace, so obviously we need an in-between section. And I think we have the perfect motif for that over here. We'll do a little foreshadowing, how's that? That's another thing about writing a song out of order. You can sort of think to foreshadow something earlier in the piece. So look at that. There's our rhythm for the pre-chorus sorted. Although, very obviously we need to alter the keys a bit. I mean, the chords. The tones. Whatever the hell these things are. We need to make the sound... I need to make it sound like this wasn't a seat-of-my-pants decision, is what I'm getting at, for the most part. Okay, that's horrifically out of key, because that's a major triad. That's G major. That was a silly mistake. We want a G minor. That's more like it. And of course, next up is B flat. Now this time we do want a major triad. Let me move this over here. Make it a little more visible to my lovely audience. Let's hear how we're doing. Okay, I'm thinking another scale run. Or better, I can actually have the snap to the correct note. That sounds surprisingly good. Shockingly good. And I think this time I actually want to launch into a new direction. Actually create for once. Okay, so I know what note I want to go to next. Dun 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 dun. I know what that sounds like in my head, but I don't quite recall. So it's an A I'm looking for. Perfect. Okay, let's up to G minor again. Just so I know. Let's make sure I'm not doing something completely dumb. Alright. Not quite sure what direction I want to go in again. Let me take a listen to the chorus again. Maybe that'll give me some ideas. Okay, so obviously not the rhythm, but I think I want to use those notes. Reuse these notes. Shanaha, I'm surprised you're up at this hour, but welcome to the stream. Pleasure to see you. And I'm glad you think so. Just wait till it actually sounds like it's supposed to. Because again, we're just doing some preliminary piano songwriting. I haven't actually transferred it over to the proper chiptune instruments. Because again, this is going to be a chiptune at the end, but I just wanted to pre-write the song first. We'll settle the actual sound later. Alright, where was I? Actually, I know what I want to do. Take this. Retrograde. So yeah, that's actually pretty much perfect. And we'll just repeat that once. Let's mark these off. We'll call this section A, because this isn't a proper pop-style song. Call this section B. And I think you can guess what I'm calling this section. That's right, C. Let's see how this all sounds together real quick. But first... Alright. Perfect. So, just to make it a little more loopable, we'll begin and end with just a basic D. And we'll just fill it in with a riff after we come up with what instruments we're using and whatnot. So, there we go. That's more or less our entire song. Alright. So now, as far as I'm concerned, that's the easy part done. Now for the part where I have no fucking clue what I'm doing. I have to actually come up with instruments to use. So, like I said earlier, I have a choice of 3 different plugins here. This is Jenny, formerly known as YM, whatever the name of the chip is that isn't a Genesis. Fairly functional, has some nice, easy presets to use, but allegedly it's pretty janky. Has a very high chance of crashing my DAW, which makes me nervous. And then, here's what Tam was excited for, the classic VOPM. This VST has been around for a while, as you can tell by the fact that it's 32-bit, x86. Sort of an old reliable, but also has a bit of a learning curve that I'm not sure I want to actually attempt to learn at this point. Okay, good to know, good to know. Yeah, it was 2612, that was it. That was the name of the VST. Before they called it Jenny, but either way. Yes, indeed, ancient, but when it comes to music plugins, age is just a number. There are plenty of 32-bit plugins that still hold up to this day. Sound great. Don't knock it just because it's old. There's a reason we're still using microphones from the 60s, guitars from the 50s, and pianos from the 1800s. If it sounds good, it is good. Fuck the age. And anyways, here's the last one. This is a bit more obscure. This is Adl Plug. It's not specifically a Genesis plugin, but it's far and away the most modern and somewhat user-friendly option we have. Open source project we got here. Only problem is it's quite only problem is there isn't a specific patch for the Genesis. They have many instrument banks, bank files, collections. Problem is, look at this. Let me drag this over here, and I said, look at this. There we go. So you may notice, this was all PC games from the Sound Canvas sort of era. Which is kind of a problem, because I'm trying to make Genesis music. And none of these presets are quite, not exactly what I'm trying to accomplish, but it's close enough. Yes, I do call it OP3, but, yep. Yep. The old PC gamers, I would assume we're all more or less boomers here, so you should probably be able to, check, they should all look familiar to you. But again, this is far and away the easiest to use, but also not technically a Genesis plugin. But I wouldn't have heard of it had it not been for a review of Jenny up here that said, "This will crash your entire DAW. Use this instead." But I don't know. Yes, I know VOPM's your favorite, and I think that'll be the easiest to work with as far as getting actual sounds out of it, but it would also require me to load some files. I don't know what I'm doing with this. There's some presets, you can import some OPM files, but again, I don't know precisely what I'm doing. I don't know what any of this does. I don't know what any of these knobs do. I should have read the fucking manual before doing this, but I was just, hey, I want to write a Genesis chiptune. I didn't care about the consequences of realizing, oh shit, I have to actually learn how to use these things. Alright. So yeah, again, there's the allegedly built-in plugins. I don't know if, so yeah, I reset it to factory default. Should be, OPM files. Yep, I figured that was as well. Okay, I'm going to pray that there's nothing incriminating in the files. Well, there isn't. Good. Yep. And the particular download of, OPMs, the particular download of the OPM that I'm using right here, actually came with a whole smorgasbord of OPM information. But again, I'm not quite sure, not just a ton of A Bug's Life. Like, look at this. Animaniacs, Arcus Odyssey, Art of Fighting, Asterix. Like, just a whole shitload of games here. I'm just not sure, let's see, they're Thunder Force 4, yeah, that does sound like a game you would do. Maybe Mega Turrican might be useful as well, but let's see, Shinobi 3, Sunbucket, Street Fighter, Super Street Fighter, just a bunch of games. There you go. Thunder Force. 2, 3, and 4, right there. Tane says Thunder Force. I say, fuck it, we'll do Thunder Force. So we'll import that. I'm not quite sure what it did, but I imported it. I would assume I'd have to actually put some MIDI information on this before I can actually see what it does. So we'll start with the lead line. Get these two piano tracks. Okay, that's a pretty intense patch. I guess we'll just let it play and I guess we'll just let it play and see. I'm like 90% sure I'm doing something wrong here, but program number, that's what I'm probably looking at. And I don't know how to change this. That's a problem. Yeah, then again, it's probably some, maybe it's a mini CC that I gotta change. Worth a shot. Okay. Problem is, I don't know which CC it could possibly be. Okay, let me look at the interface again. Okay, probably shouldn't alter any of these. Yeah, I figured this was supposed to be a surprise gift for you, but you're gonna help me actually make it sound good. Doesn't that figure? Irony is a bitch, but I'll take all the help I can get. Don't look a gift spaceship in the cockpit. That didn't make any sense whatsoever. I apologize. I need some water. So, yep, business as usual. Don't know what I'm doing, but I'm hungover. Then again, granted, if I was stone sober, I probably wouldn't know what I was doing either. Let's see, how can I arrange these windows? There we go. Yeah, how do you make a guitarist shit his pants, put a synthesizer in front of him? Yeah. See, if I had, there's a reason I specialize in metal. That's, sure, that can be a pretty arcane genre too, but at the very least, I'd say it's easier to learn than most. Like, I would say dialing in a guitar amp is actually pretty easy once you, know what you're looking for, but, CC list, but no change, program. That's a bit of a... Alright, I'm just gonna import another, I'm just gonna import another patch and just see what happens. Thunder Force, let's try Thunder Force 2, this one. Yep, that's, a different instrument. That's just a hex versus decimal. Alright. Doesn't quite, fuck everything up the way I was afraid it would. That's good. Yeah, once I figure out how to change the program number, that's a help. Yeah, I'm feeling, welcome to the stream, T-Bird. Thunderbird has arrived when we were trying to figure out Thunder Force. Doesn't that fit? Alright, for the immediate moment, I'm just gonna check on Jenny. This will be easier to work with, and I'm going to pray that it doesn't horrifically fuck everything up. That patch sounds like fucking shit. So let's change it. Comics guitar, why not? Ah, that's fucking shrieky. Nope. Duck lead. I don't know what game this is referencing, but that's loud as a motherfucker. Yeah, no, I don't think I like this plugin. Fuck that one. Alright. I suppose we'll look at the Adl Plug, even though I know what's going to happen here. I suppose we'll have to look for a collection that's close enough. HMI, DMX, AIL, OP3. Let's see. Yeah, we'll try this batch. Ah, this is a nice in-depth one. Let's find a good lead instrument. Yep, that already sounds pretty Genesis-y to me. But maybe we can do something, we can try harder here. Let's see. Okay, that's pretty aged. I like that sound just for the cheese factor, but I don't think I'm going to settle on it quite yet. I'm not ready to commit. Oh boy, that, alright. Let's see what other lead patches are here. Free harmony, nice. That doesn't sound like a voice to me, but sure. I don't think so. Yep, little throwback. When they expected us to think this was a guitar. Let's see, too thin. Yeah, you know what? Let's do a little more songwriting while I'm still trying to figure out what the fuck is happening with the synths. Let's duplicate this track and write a bass line here. And get rid of all this shitola. Alright, insert another MIDI item. So. Bass lines. I'm thinking keeping it simple. Just bouncing between a root and a fifth. And I believe this particular patch I'm using has a power chords. There we go. It's a simple 1 and 5. Okay, snap it to D first. We'll just do a simple little gallop rhythm first, just to see how much it suits the song. Yep. Oh, shit. Thank you for the gift sub to Carmine Sanaha. Appreciate that. Wow, that's flattering. I didn't think I was, wow. Damn. That kinda surprised me. Okay, so I know I want to jump up to the fifth, but, perfect. Yeah. Excellent. Perfect. Uh, uh, why am I not surprised you have that particular wiggly note around? That's unquestionably perfect. Just, that's great. But it wasn't a spook, it was more a surprise. Just, I'm not used to getting that sort of thing outside of events, so, I'm just, it was a pleasant surprise. I still appreciate it. Alright. So I don't think, then again, that, I think it's more of a chorus bass line. Because again, that's where we're ramping up the intensity. Well, apparently I hit the, started the C section a little too early. Alright. Key snap. So there's our D power chord. So I believe next up was the, D power chord. Perfection. Nice. Unfortunately, I think links still get filtered here. That's a bit of a pain in the ass. I'm sorry. I still gotta figure out how to do that. Like, I forget which one of my auto mod settings alters that. I think I'll try to fix that real quick. We'll, take a little bit of a break. So, yeah, in the meantime, let me, let's see, I gotta take a look here. I believe it's in, I forgot to, yep, I know, I knew that. Okay, settings, it's either stream or moderation. Nope. Okay, moderation, okay, block hyperlinks. I just turned block hyperlinks off. They should, if you try it again, it should, allow you to do it this time. Yep, there we go. Alright. Unfortunately, that means I gotta come off this real quick. So, give me that. Perfect. Alright. Now place that in the same folder I was loading everything out of. Show in folder. There we go. Yep, that's real nice. DMP files, alright. There we go. Saved it. So let's come back to the DAW. Well, that's unfortunate. Yep, forgot the full screen, silly me, but... So would I just not be able to load it if it's in that format? Yeah, you'll figure it out soon enough. I have faith in you. In the meantime, I'm going to keep working on this bass line. A devil mask, I see, yep. Yeah, I'm not the best with trackers, that's why I stick to DAWs. I'm a scrub. Like, I did attempt to learn FamiTracker a little while ago, but wasn't, it flew a bit over my head, unfortunately. Alright, so next up was the B-flat power chord. And then finally the C power chord. Let's hear how this sounds all together. Sounds great. Perfect. Exactly what I wanted. Excellent. So we'll drag this over here. So I gotta come up with a less intense bass line for this particular part. I think I'll just go with a basic dun, dun, dun. Okay, key snap to... No, not D sharp. Yeah, D sharp over a D. That would sound amazing. Not. I'm not like calling them whatever it is. Name is. Send Whisperers, alright. Gotta switch screens, take a look. Alright. There would be. Alright. Fucking catbox naming screen. Naming scheme, I mean. Alright. Yep, those are all OPMs. Perfect. So, 7-zip. Get rid of that. This probably looks really silly considering I'm, unfortunately not showing it to you, but you'll just have to live with it. Alright. I think it's ready to roll now, so let's switch back over here. Nice. So I believe you want me to listen to VOPM. Alright. Import it. There we go. Right there. Named it after you, because technically you gave it to me. Suppose we'll try, let's see, which one of these? We'll try Lead 8 Metal, why not? Okay, I don't think it's supposed to be doing that. Okay, I appear to have horrifically fucked something up here. Okay, so troubleshooting time. What did I do wrong? Let's try another patch and this time not touch anything else. Okay, that sounds a little more, what I should probably have expected. Alright, we'll try another, how about this? Not bad, but a little piercing, just, scrubbing through them, just seeing what they all do. Alright. That sounds like more of a counter melody patch to me. How about this? Was a pleasure having you anyways. Have a good rest of your shift, T-Bird. Was a pleasure seeing you. Thank you. See you later. Alright. So, just out of curiosity, are any of these, patches particularly suited to bass? Just out of curiosity. Sounds good, sounds good. Yeah, this is a good patch selection so far. Sounding pretty nice. The AS1 should have a bass, alright? So, did we ever figure out how to change the programs on this? Because I would assume that's, how I'm supposed to switch instruments. Good question, I guess, but, in the meantime, bass lines. I should get back to work on the bass line. Alright. Numbers on top of VOFM, FM algorithms, which numbers, though? Are we talking, over here, or there, or... Okay, low frequency oscillator, I know what that is. I would assume that means operator... Oh, these, I see. FM algorithms, oh, I see. So I probably shouldn't have been touching these at all ever since then. Alright, good to know, good to know. Or else, am I supposed to be altering those? Yeah, 2002. Alright. Okay. Bottom left box is vibrato. PMD is amount, frequency, speed. Yep. Makes sense to me. NF4Q, PMS, AMS, FL. Alright. TL, AR, D1R. Yeah, I guess this is why some people said this was a bit of an arcane VST to use, but allegedly this is also one of the better ones, so guess I gotta live with it. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him make sense of a fucking synth. Doesn't that figure? Alright, I'll fuck with that in a bit. I need to get back to work on the bass line. Just bum 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 bum. Makes enough sense to me for a makes enough sense to me for a sort of a simple but nice little groove. Alright, key stop again. D, we gotta switch this to a G. Alright. Drag this over here. Glue 'em. This measure was a B flat. And then a C. Yep. Shit, did I do that right? So I think for this part, we'll do just straight eighth notes. Again, we don't gotta do too complicated. This is a bass part. Alright, so bring it back here. Snap into a D power chord again. Yeah, that is eighth notes. I just forgot that I'm at a fast as fuck tempo, technically. Wow, that's flattering. Especially considering it's a complete work in progress. I guess that means I am making good headway, despite not knowing what the hell I'm doing, actually making it sound like a chiptune. Alright. And if I recall correctly, just have to do that. Bring that down slightly. Snap it to a B flat chord. Then snap that to a C. Sounds good to me. So that's the bass part sorted. Copacetic. So, I guess by better judgment, I'm going to go ahead and attempt to find a bass sound in this nice little virtual instrument. So, solo that. Do I dare even want to know what patch this is at? Alright, not quite sure that's a sad thing, but... Alright, I like that for the bass patch. That's just a pain in the ass that the Reaper presets are, like, right up here. And yet, it's all just in it. C'est la vie. So let's make it a lead sound, why not? Well, 2 tracks down, 16 to go. Might as well label these just so I know what they are later. So yeah, I guess that's what we gotta deal with. We have our foundation, but not... Alright. Might as well see if we can make a little pad sort of idea. See if we can get some use out of this track. Let's just copy and paste it. Let's not be complete fools about it. Alright, pasted. I'm going to glue all of this together so I can fairly easily get rid of the bass. Because we do not need bass in this big of a track. Get rid of all that shitola. And that was indeed all of it. So, let's pick out a pad sound. Except that I forgot to actually add the proper VST to it. Bring this down, brace our ears. That's the wrong patch. Oh dear. Freezing. Yep. There it goes. Yep. That's unfortunate. Never mind. Wow, that could have been disastrous. Looks like it was about to crash, but it didn't. It's a miracle. Yeah. Yeah, Reaper's a reliable DAW. It's just that, when you're working with plugins this old, it's just, sort of a fact of life. Where'd the UI go? Okay, UI disappeared. That's not convenient. Forgot to mute these tracks. That was embarrassing. And the OPM has just completely disappeared. I guess I'll just have to reboot the DAW. Not that big of a deal. These are not exactly heavyweight plugins. It shouldn't take that long to reload it. But I forgot about the pianos. That might add to the time. So yeah, it's not one of my more technically competent streams, but these things just happen when you get excited. You go for an idea and you don't actually know what to do it. Enthusiasm gets overtaken by lack of experience. Anyways, we're back in here. And it's alive again. Perfect. Okay, let's change patches here. Let's try this one. What's it sound like? Sounds okay, but, alright, cool. Thank you, appreciate that. Let me switch windows so I can go take a look at that. That is of critical importance. Yep, there you are. Alright. Okay, gotta rearrange my windows slightly, bring it over there. Unfortunately, I gotta block OBS for this. This is it's a good thing I have you on my phone, isn't it? Alright. Yeah, that sounds like a valid way to do it. Alright. So again, you said bass patch, so we'll alter the bass patch. Alright. Copy it over. Yep. Alright. I might have to set up for close enough for some of these parameters. That's a real pain in the ass that they that I can't apparently type in a parameter. Okay, that one's perfect. That's lucky. Alright, take a look at that. Yep. Nothing else needs to be altered there, so... Yeah. We're doing it. We're making it happen. It actually sounds like a competently programmed Genesis bass. It's a miracle. Alright, next up. Wow. Well, this is a different sound. Alright, wow. Yeah, here's proof positive of why I'm not too confident with synths. Like, you see I'm moving these knobs slightly, and it's just completely altering the sound. Bring it up here. Right there, yep. And according to the screenshot, it looks like I'm done. Nice. Perfect. I am a fucking dumbass. I did not realize I was not in the actual DAW window that entire time. Wow. That's embarrassing. So, yeah. You missed me messing with some knobs, unfortunately. Also, I really hope the fucking other Chrono Mage is screaming isn't picking up on the mic. That's embarrassing. I told him to calm down, but... Okay, lower it by another octave. I can make that happen. Which means I gotta glue all this. Alright, so... Transpose... -12. That does sound better. Yep. Very nice, very nice. Okay, I should probably change this lead tone. That's not acceptable. Then again, okay, so this sounds perfect for the chorus, but not so much for the less intense parts. So, I think you know what that means. Yeah, pick another OPM, that's what I figured. Get rid of all these. Alright. So we'll do it here. Import. That's the one that's fucked up, that's right. Okay, that's more suitable. That's better. Alright. Yep. And why did I delete all that lead? That was dumb of me. Yeah, for making a lead 3. Why did I make a new track? I should have duplicated it. Okay, duplicate the track. And I have the same exact fucking problem. I'm an idiot. Alright. So, I think this was the lead up here. Fuck me. There we go. Copy all that. Paste it into that track. Perfect. Let's see what we got here. Nope. There we go. Yep. There we go. Yep. Oh shit, we got a raid. Vamp boy. Vampire. Akashi. Raiding me. Welcome to the stream. Pleasure to see you and all your viewers. I'm Cliff. I make music. I'm making chiptune today and failing fucking miserably because I don't know how to use the particular synth, but we're making it happen anyways. So, thank you all. Thank you very much. Let me shout you out real quick. What were you up to? Okay, Caps. What was he up to? Just chatting. That's funny. I thought you were doing a game stream today. Then again, maybe that was just the ending Zato when you changed categories. IQ test and 88. Well, I'm pretty sure I did an IQ test and I got like 170 something once. Then again, I might be, I doubt I would do, better nowadays. But, we'll see. Depends on how much math there is in the IQ test. I'm a fucking dumbass when it comes to math. Anyways, we were in the middle of trying to, pick out patches to use, courtesy of, Mr. Tay, 4 and 3. The song was basically supposed to be my late birthday present to him, but naturally, he had to help me fucking, pick out patches. It's like I went to go present shopping for him and he had to accompany me because I just didn't know what to buy him. Funny how this music shit works, isn't it? Anyways, so we need something that sustains for this particular track, so we are going to, first of all, unsolo all these, so that it's only this track playing, only the pad. Too soft. That's closer to what I want. see. Fucking, here we go. Yeah, what the? Oh, I forgot to mute a track. Okay. Changing algorithms. I don't doubt that. I mean, I figured that's what I wanted to do, but maybe I should just keep it simple. Okay, let me say before any other disasters happen. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. That's just what I needed. It's a little quiet, though. Now let's see how it actually sits with everything else. Just to see what we're doing. Alright, we're getting somewhere. Okay, so we're still doing good, but I need a percussion track, and I have no fucking clue how to get one in VOPM, so I think we might have to resort to bringing out Jenny. Because I know for a fact this has some bass tracks, kick tracks, such as okay, perk. I guess we'll stick with that. Perk kick 1, send it. Alright, new MIDI file. Yeah, thank you for the pats, I appreciate that. Alright, yeah, I don't know how that, I don't think I like that. Alright. Let's see, welcome to the stream, Rusty, and, if you were here for a metal stream, I'd be able to see you easily, but unfortunately, we're doing some, chiptune shit with synth I've never used in my life, so unfortunately, I'm not going to be of much help to you here. Okay, so I guess we're doing a 6-piece kit. Brick snare. I'm going to assume this would be an only channel 1, so let's make sure this is only channel 2. And I appear to have fucked that up horrifically. Okay, why is it firing off on both channels? I am a fucking moron. MIDI channels are down here. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so, to elaborate on what's happening. So, some VST instruments tend to prefer you use different MIDI channels. Most of them you can get away with using all channels, but some of them you need to pick and choose which channel you're going to. Especially the orchestral ones. Those do that all the time. Hence why I haven't heard much orchestral music from me. I'm still getting used to that particular workflow. But apparently I gotta break it out here. Okay, so this is MIDI channel 2. Alright. Okay. There we go. This is a drum track, so let's switch to triangles. little, well, I didn't know that, but, I guess I'll buck the trend then, because I don't feel like fucking with, external samples at the moment. I've given myself enough of a headache doing this. To say nothing of the fact that I'm not even sure which of these use PCMs. Import instrument. Okay, that's not a folder you should be looking at. Apparently has its own instruments. Fuck it. Just copy these over. Just a bare basic rock beat. So we'll import another instrument, add another one. Let's see, per cat. There we go. Switch over to channel 3. All right. Thank you, Ariel. Appreciate the compliment. I'm actually not sure I agree quite yet. We'll wait till see how this goes. Let's see. I wonder if there's a crash. Probably not. Nope, I'm not seeing one. Yeah, I saw an open hi-hat. That's probably close enough. Presets, let's see. Oh, they have samples all the way down there. Fuck it, let's see what they got. Alien drums. Yeah, oh shit. Okay. Yeah, no wonder you said they use samples. This sounds infinitely better. Yeah, that's unquestionably better. Jesus. Let's see what they got for another kit, though. Okay, get rid of all these. I think I know what we're doing here. Well, that was a godsend to find. Alright, so... let's look for our samples again. SEEEE-GAAAAA has finally arrived. Thank you for the follow. Pleasure to see you. Best claps. Yeah, I've done plenty of that shit myself. You don't gotta worry about it. Okay, so we want to go an octave up. We need to go to C2. Perfect. This is our snare. What was our snare again? D. Just the standard-ass MIDI scheme. And that's a problem, it's not playing. Wrong MIDI tone. What is happening here? Okay, why is it not playing the sample? Okay, fuck this. We're doing this, guess I just gotta rewrite the whole part. No skin off my nose, though. See, look how easy that was. Apparently I gotta give these a little more sustain. Alright. Where's the hi-hat? I need to find a hi-hat sample. And then again, close enough. Just basic eighth notes. They're probably gonna get lost in the mix if they're this quiet, but fuck it. There we go. Alright. Now we're fucking grooving. Now we're getting somewhere. It's a nice drum kit, but let's make sure. Let's see what else they got. Comics drum. Let's try that one. Well, that sounds completely wrong. There we go. I like that snare better. Not sold. Sonic drums. That should be a safe enough bet. Oh, I am 12 years old. I can never get sick of vocal stabs. I need to work in genres. Okay, so what genres work with vocal stabs a bunch? I need to start working in those, like some techno shit or something. I guess I'll have to keep that in mind then. Alright, Terminator drums. That has to be badass percussion.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yep.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yep, I think I know what I'm doing here.
Excellent. 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 I'll be back. I'll be back. Terminated. I'll be back. Terminated.
That is fucking stupid. That is the most stupidly fucking awesome thing I've seen all fucking night. That's amazing.
Let's go. Let's go.
I gotta get that let's go in there in the song somehow. That's fucking amazing. Okay, before I hit that sample. Let's see. Where do I want to place a let's go?
Let's go. Let's go.
Let's see. That's lame. It gets cut off by the other samples. Shit. Well, I have a workaround for that. Control-A, delete all this shitola.
Terminated. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Alright, gotta alter the rhythm a bit. Gotta make sure it actually fits.
Let's go.
Probably got some fuckery to do, but...
Let's go.
Not quite.
Let's go.
Almost.
Let's go. Let's go.
Perfect. Alright, gotta alter this a bit. Yes, that vocal sap was critically important. Had to be there.
Let's go.
Alright, move this over here.
Let's go.
Perfect.
Let's go. Let's go.
Where'd the kick go? It's there. It should be playing. I don't know. This was the 90s. I think it's more plausible that it was just some unpaid intern just trying to do his best vocal impression of Arnold. Because of course it's not gonna matter if he doesn't sound anything like him usually. Just Alright. I want to alter the drum beat for this part. Let's see. So I want to go bum, 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 bum. Perfect. Exactly what I want. So now just take this, split it a couple of times. And I believe that should do it. And now we pick up the intensity. We're doing all eighth notes. This is going to be chaos, but that's what I want for this part.
Terminated.
Whoops. Okay, that's bizarre. Why are they not firing off? Okay, that is incredibly fucking bizarre. Why are the snares not playing? That's not supposed to be happening. Come on. Don't do this to me now. What the fuck is going on? Okay, this is completely fucked. Well, I don't have a solution. I guess we just have to go with this part. All right. Well, I would say that turned out pretty alright for this being the first time I'm using any of these plugins. Really a shame. Apparently, the reviews were right about Jenny being jank. I mean, I suppose stories of them crashing the DAW are exaggerated somewhat, but it would be nice if these actually worked as intended, but maybe that's why people buy Plug. They just work. I don't know if they're still worth $90, but I guess I'll have to think about it. Okay, data proves, data proves. That means project was a success. Fuck yes. Perfect. Sort of wondering if there's anything else I can add to this, but I don't know. I think it's fine as it is for what it is, but I don't know. Hard to tell. Fuck it, it's fine as it is. We'll call it a wrap. Expect the upload of that at some point tomorrow. So, there you go. There's my tribute to Tane. Before I completely call it a night, we need to come up with a name for this. I was thinking something along the lines of, I know I want Scramble in the title someplace. That's about as much as I know. Because again, Spaceship Man, Space Wars, aerial combat, dogfights. Scramble's gotta be in there somewhere. My first thought was Space Scramble, but alliteration's sort of a cliche for me at this point, so I'd rather not. Let's see. Scramble the fleet. Scramble the Starfleet. Nah, too cliched. Scrambled Hearts. No. Fuck, why is this so hard? Usually when I write a song, I can come up with a title right away, but this one, I mean, I suppose I could just call it, well, I guess that's fitting. Then again, maybe I can just get away with just Scramble. Scramble exclamation point. Yeah, you know what I'm calling it. This is Scramble exclamation point. And again, you will hear the full result of this at some point tomorrow. For tonight, we'll call it a wrap. So, again, we ran into significantly more complications than I was expecting, but that was really my bad, because I have established multiple times I don't know what the hell I'm doing with synthesizers, especially not the vintage ones that require more thought, and the ones based on outdated plugins where there's no presets to work with, or else arcane methods. It was pretty embarrassing at that juncture, but at the very least, it worked out in the end. We came up with a good-sounding song. That's all I can really ask for. That's the good shit. We got, all the good things. Perfect. DMs, alright. I can do it. Not sure which DMs you mean, Hello! Hello! Oh, shit. Wow. Okay. Well. So, apparently you weren't kidding about me getting my own Wiggly. That's fucking amazing. Alright, give me a second. I gotta save this shit. This has to be shown on stream. This is fucking amazing. More pleasant surprises. That's... damn. Okay. Just wait till you see this. They even gave me an axe. Somebody knows me. That's brilliant. I love attention to detail like that. Oh, man, just looking at these. This is how I know I've made it. This is how I know I've come to a good part of a career. Oh, that's great. Alright. Let me see if I can put it on stream real quick. Yes, indeed we are. Alright. Just wait till you see this. This is brilliant. Yep, there it is. The Wiggly. Look at him. Look at his axe. Look at the color scheme. It's all perfect. It's brilliant. I really hope whoever made this doesn't mind if I use it as an emote. Like, that just has to happen. That's perfect. That's wonderful. This is... well, I'm sorry you feel threatened, but I'm on cloud 9 at the moment. That's... supported. Blessed. Supported. Would it be weird to say that this makes me feel like I belong? Probably, but I don't care. It's... I have not felt this good about starting my career in a fucking while. That's... amazing. Yes. Good stuff. Amazing stuff. It's... I cannot overstate how grateful I am for that. That's... wonderful. Okay. I'm about to start crying, so I think that's my cue to fucking call it in for the stream and raid somebody so I can actually I did a brief cry in the club. I'm glad you approve, CC. That's yeah. Okay. Running out of breath. Running out of breath. Let's see who's on. Let's see who's on. Okay, so Charlotte, Picky, Aria, Purity, Rail. You know what? Let's raid Purity. I don't believe I've said hello to her yet. She's been making some moves. Seems like a good enough move. Get some more networking. Raid somebody I have not had the pleasure of really talking to all that much. I pop in her stream and the first thing I see is a belt. Perfect. Alright. So, yep, we're raiding Purity. I'm gonna pick it up because I don't know how much longer it's gonna be going, so... Thank you all for coming, thank you for enjoying the song, and thank you for the fucking Wiggly, that's amazing. That's brilliant. Thank you all very much, see you, yeah, you're very welcome, Tane, again. I had to do something for your birthday, especially making it up, for not being on your actual stream, but... That's enough of that discussion, let's, go say hello to Purity and get the fuck out of here. Again, look forward to the upload tomorrow. See you very soon. Schedule at some point tomorrow. Later.